Hello, welcome to the second instalment of the Sports and Physicality exercise session. We hope you enjoyed the first one that we did, the boxercise session, and this one's going to be based around a mild resistance kind of workout. So we're going to do it kind of interval sessions, but it'll all be explained in the video. But what you will need is a couple of things that are going to act as that resistance. So it could be a couple of tins of beans, a couple of bags of sugar. You know, if you've got little dumbbells, whatever works for you. It doesn't need to be a massive weight. It's just something that you can use to add in that resistance. And we're going to be thinking about control in all the exercises that we do today, and there'll be some questions on that as well. That'd be really good to get your thoughts on. I should have said last time that I'm a personal trainer, so obviously all the exercises that we do, listen to the teaching points, because they're there to make sure that there's no injuries and to make sure that you're looking after yourself and doing all the techniques properly. Having said that, the same applies as last time. So you know, listen to your body. If you're not feeling very well, or if you know at any point things start to get too much of a struggle, please just look after yourself and stop. You can always come back to it. We're doing this at home, so you know we've got the freedom to be able to do that. But yeah, just make sure you look after yourself, and hope you enjoy. Okay, so we're going to do a nice easy warm-up, 5 minutes, 10 exercises, 30 seconds each, starting with skipping on the spot. So nice and easy, bend in the knees, just a slight bend in the knees, nice and soft landings. As you can see, my little helper's here, so if you'd rather do what he's doing, then that's absolutely fine as well. But yeah, just keep that movement going. Nice and simple. Just concentrate on controlling all of the movements that you're doing. I'm going to swap into jogging on the spot now. So lead with the knees. Again, just nice and soft landing, staying on your toes as much as you can. Relaxed arms, just nice and simple. Just keep that movement going. Control all the aspects that you can of it. From here now we're going to go jumping jacks with nice relaxed arms. So the hands just stay in front, don't worry about the full movement with the arms yet. Feet shoulder width, maybe a little bit more with each bounce. And again, just slight bend in the knees, nice soft landings, just nice and easy. Get the blood flowing. We're going to go into scissors with relaxed arms this time. So nice and easy, same with the knees, nice soft landings, and just a gentle swing, okay? You're not bringing the arms up past the shoulders, just a nice easy swing just to get some blood flow, and just try and build that pulse rate up a little bit, okay? So nice and relaxed, nice and controlled. Okay, so just advance the skip now, so it's going to be a wide arm skip, 3 in the middle, and then twist the hips left and right. Okay, so really try and rotate those hips around with those left and rights, and get that trunk working, and get some blood flow in there. Nice, and from here, just jogging on the spot with forward punches, so opposite hand to leg, nice and easy, punching straight out. Imagine a line down the middle of you and you're aiming for that line with those punches. Again, just warming the shoulders, the back and the chest up. So we're going to be thinking about control today. And really controlling every aspect of the movements. So jumping jacks full arm, hands meet up above the head. Same movement with the feet, same teaching points. And from here we're going to swap into scissors with the full arm movement now as well. So where we had relaxed arm movements before, keep it nice and relaxed but make them a bit bigger, okay? So really swing them back to the hips and make sure that the hands are coming just in front, probably about in line with your forehead, okay? So we're going to do a couple of different bits now in the warm-up that we might not have done before. Require a little bit of coordination, but you'll be absolutely fine, I'm sure. So we're going to go mountain climbers, opposite hand to leg. So we're reaching up with the right hand and the left leg's coming up. Okay, and then the opposite, the other side. Concentrate on really reaching up with your hands and bringing them back down to your hips each time as well. Okay, really getting a full range of motion with that. Really working those shoulders, the chest, and your trunk as well. Anything you're doing when you're lifting the knee, always try and get it above the hip because it engages the core then as well. Okay, and last one in the warm-up. So jumping jack feet, so we're going to go jack centre, jack right, jack left. Okay, so into the centre, left, centre, right, centre. So a little bit of a speed and agility kind of thing. Okay, this is going to be the last one of the warm-up. Okay, and I'm just going to need to change the interval timer on my phone a second. So if you keep going with this movement, even when I stop, so keep going with it, and we're going to be doing a mild resistant workout with 35 seconds exercise, 25 seconds of active recovery. So keep going with that movement, and we're going to go down into press-up position. If you need to go on your knees, go on your knees. The teaching points are exactly the same. Okay, you keep your back and your bum nice and straight, and I want control in that movement up and down. Okay, so the same amount of speed up as it is going down. Okay, so it's not a jerking movement, we're controlling every aspect of it. We'll keep that going. If you need to go down on your knees, go down on your knees, no issue with that. It's exactly the same workout, working exactly the same muscles. Okay, good. Happy to get active recovery, skipping on the spot. Again, teaching points exactly the same as in the warm-up, just slight bend in the knees, nice and soft landings, just nice and easy. And we're going to go into a leg exercise now, so left leg in front, nice deep lunge stance, and we're just going to pulse. So keep your back nice and straight, looking forward, hands up in front or up to the sides for your balance. And we're pulsing probably just 3 or 4 inches, no more than that. And it's a pulse, not a bounce. Okay, there should be no jerking of that movement. We should be in control of it all the way. So the exercises are going to go upper body, lower body, core, and we're going to do that set. So 3 exercises 5 times, okay, each with active recovery. So jogging on the spot, active recovery after that. There we go. And after this recovery, we're going to go into a core exercise. Then we're going to go down on our backs, and we're going to do leg raises. So hands next to your bum, flat on the floor. I want your head and your shoulders a couple of inches just up off the floor. And we're going to raise those legs nice and controlled, nice and slowly. Make sure you stay looking up at the sky so you don't curve your back. Okay. And you're bringing your feet back down to about 1 inch, maybe 2 off the floor before going back up. Okay, nice and slow, control everything. If you're struggling with 2 legs, put 1 leg down on the floor and alternate each leg you do. Okay, from there up we get, and we're going to do jumping jacks, relaxed arms, same teaching points as in the warm-up. It's nice and easy, control everything, nice and simple. So that was our first set of upper body, lower body, core. So we'll go back to upper body with our next exercise. So we're going to need our resistance for this. So pick up whatever you've got, 1 in each arm. And we're going to do basic bicep curls. I want you to concentrate on keeping the elbow in front of the ribs. So rest your upper body up on your ribs if you can. and we're going to do nice, slow, controlled movements with the upper body, with the upper arm not moving. All the movement comes from the elbow down. Okay, that way we're really isolating that bicep, and we're controlling it all the way up and all the way down. We're exercising on both parts of it. Okay, we're going to go back into active recovery now, skipping on the spot. So go. Again, all the same teaching points, nice and easy. Control that breath, control your movement, everything nice and soft, nice and relaxed. Okay, lower body, right leg lunge pulse, so exactly the same as with the left leg. Nice deep lunge stance, body up straight, looking forward, hands up for balance, either in front or to the side, and 3 or 4 inches in that pulse. It's all about control. Okay, good. Really good. A couple more seconds of that, and then we're going to be up into active recovery with jogging on the spot. Okay, good. Nice and easy, nice and relaxed. Lead with the knees, nice and simple. With this active recovery, if you need to knock it down, just get a bit of breath back, that's absolutely fine. But make sure you're still moving during it. So if you're jogging, walk. If you're skipping, obviously just make it a bit easier. So core exercise, press up plank and step ups. Okay, so keep this nice and controlled again. When you step back and go into plank position, I want you to tense your bum cheeks, okay, just for a split second, just to really engage that lower core. Okay, when you're bringing your knees up, try and keep your back and your bum as low as you can. Good, control that movement all the way. We're in control of everything that we do. Okay, good, and we're going to come up into active recovery, jumping jacks with relaxed arms. Okay, and we're going to go to another upper body exercise now, the Arnold press. Okay, so we're going to shoulder height, 90 degrees with the elbows. We're going to press up, back down, and into the chest, out. Up, down, into the chest, and back out. Okay, so keep that movement going. We're in control of everything that we're doing with those weights. Okay, so gravity's not bringing them down. We're in control of that. Okay, and just keep that movement going. Concentrate on your breathing. Find the rhythm of the movement that works for you, and just keep that going. Active recovery, skipping on the spot. And we're going to go into another leg exercise now. There's going to be squat jumps. Sprint starts. Okay, so press up position. Keep your back nice and flat if you can, and just control those movements. So on your toes, nice and easy. Control that movement all the way. Control your breathing. Staying on your toes. Good, active recovery, jogging on the spot. Keep that movement and get that breath back if you need to. Going from legs down to core. We're going to be back on our back and we're going to be doing ankle taps. Okay, so lying down. Sit up position, again head and shoulders about 2 or 3 inches off the floor. and we're going to control the movement each side to down and touch our ankles. Now this is not a stretch, it's a controlled movement. Okay, so there's no jerking in it. Everything is nice and controlled. Keep looking up to the sky. Don't look down at your knees, otherwise you're going to get curve in that back and change the exercise. And could hurt your neck as well, so just concentrate on looking up. And up, active recovery, jumping jacks with relaxed arms again. Okay, ignore the other little helper. Keep that movement going, nice and simple, nice and controlled. And we're going to go into upper body again. So pick up your resistance again. On one foot in front of the other, just a nice easy stance. Okay, hips and shoulders facing forward, bending the knees, and we're just going to bring the resistance up until our elbows are in line with our shoulders, and we're going to control it all the way back down as well. Okay, so nice and simple, nice and easy. Control all of those movements, every aspect of the movement. Control your breathing as you do it. Find the rhythm that works for you. And then back into active recovery, skipping on the squat. Okay, keep that going. I'm going to go into a leg exercise this time, which this time will be squat jumps. Okay, so jumping jack feet, and with every wide stance you're just going to go down into a squat and jump up out of it, feet together, and then back out with the jack feet. So nice and controlled, and get your bum as low as you can, nice and easy, nice and soft on those landings. And good. And we're back into active recovery, jogging on the spot. Still controlling those movements. Up on the toes, leading with the knees each time. Nice and controlled. Okay, from here we're going to go into our last but one core exercise, Supermans. So on your front, lying down on your belly, toes up off the floor, and we're going to pull our elbows and our shoulders back upwards. Okay, so we're going to be working our back, our lower back, which of course makes up the core as well. So nice and easy, nice and controlled. Okay, none of it is jerky, none of it's bouncy. Everything is controlled. Okay, so the movement up and the movement down, nice and controlled, nice and simple. Back up into active recovery, jumping jacks with relaxed arms, and we're going to be into our final set now. So one more upper body, one more lower body, and one more core exercise, and then we're done. Okay, so the last upper body exercise that we're going to do is going to be tricep kickbacks. So pick your resistance up, and you want to bend in the knees, bend at the hip, okay, and the upper arm stays completely still. Okay, all of the movement in this exercise, again, just like the bicep curl, is from the elbow down, and we're controlling it up and controlling it down. Okay, don't let gravity take over. Stay in control of the weight for all of the exercise. Okay, good, active recovery, and we're going to go skipping on the spot again. Last time. Again, on the toes, nice and soft, nice and easy, little bend in the knees, find your rhythm, keep that breathing going, nice and simple. Okay, our final leg exercise coming up, and it's going to be sitting squat pulse, so down into squat position. Okay, bum nice and low, back nice and straight, And exactly the same with the lunges. We're just going to pulse between 3 or 4 inches, nice and low, and really work those muscles, okay? Nice and slow, nice and controlled. No bouncing, no jerking, just pulsing. Okay, active recovery, jogging on the spot. And with our last exercise, our last core exercise, we're going to hold it for the full 35 seconds and the 25 active recovery. So we're going to do a minute of elbow-based planks, okay? So after this active recovery, we'll go down, plank position on our elbows, and hold for the full minute. So down we go. And hold. Good, slight bend in the hips, just a very, very slight bend just to engage that lower core. Elbows and shoulders at 90 degrees. If you need to go on your knees to do this, or maybe open your feet up a little bit wider, it makes the exercise just a little bit easier. So we're going to hold that for that full minute. Keep that going. Got 10 seconds left. And down.